The Satisfactory gameplay in Satisfactory supposedly takes place in an alien planet light years away from Earth, where you are exploited for the greater mission of gather materials so you can send them back to Earth and save everyone, including kittens and puppies. But there is so much more that isn't explicitly explained, so this is your spoiler alert, and don't blame me if you don't like what happens to the kittens and puppies. Stress is making my hair fall off, and it's because 98% of you are not subscribed, so if you want me to recover my hair, subscribe! MESSAGE-2 ABB, or the planet where you land in Satisfactory, is an exoplanet discovered and named by Marie Summersloop, co-founder of Fixit and head of the Research and Development Department. This was during a planet spotting event called Marie's Awesome Scientific Search of the Avant-Garde, Exoplanets. And while exoplanets are any planet beyond our solar system, and most of them orbit other stars, thousands of light years away from our own solar system, which would mean that most likely you, the pioneer, were sent in cryostasis on a ship to accomplish this mission. The name of the planet, MESSAGE-2 ABB, follows a scientific convention typically of exoplanet naming. The MESSAGE part is the name of the planet. The 2 indicates the second star or significant body within the Akisha star system. And to me, the name MESSAGE is in itself a hint to the communications or strange messages between Ada and the alien entity. The AB often designates a binary star system, where A and B are the primary stars. If Akisha is a binary star system, MESSAGE-2 AB suggests that both stars influence the orbit of this planet, and the lowercase letter b denotates the specific planet in this system. As per exoplanet naming conventions, the first discovered or identified planet in any star system is labeled B, and the next C, and so on. Therefore, MESSAGE-2 ABB would be the first planet discovered around the Akisha binary star system. This planet was probably discovered as other exoplanets are discovered, which is primarily by detecting subtle changes in light from distant stars. The 2 main methods are the transit method, where telescopes observe tiny dips in starlight as a planet passes in front of its star, and the radial velocity method, which detects small shifts in a star's color as it wobbles due to an orbiting planet's gravitational pull. Once discovered, scientists analyze the planet's atmosphere and surface composition by studying the light it reflects or emits. Each element and mineral absorbs and emits specific wavelengths, creating a spectral fingerprint. By comparing these fingerprints with those of Earth's materials, scientists can identify familiar elements like water or iron, and even determine whether those exoplanets might support life. So it's very likely that this planet, as many others, were selected because elements like water, iron, copper, and carbon were identified. So there was already an existing base of resources that would be ideal for industrialization, which is hinted by Ada when she says,
Fun fact, most of the native flora and fauna is compatible with Fixit technology.
It is mentioned by Ada in different occasions that you were sent to this planet with a greater mission to gather materials and send them back so you can complete the Save the Day program to save humanity. And after you're introduced to your mission and land on the planet, Ada says,
Congratulations, you are the 3rd in your region to survive planetfall. Welcome to MESSAGE-2 ABB in the binary system of Akisha.
This implies that multiple pioneers have been sent to this planet, but only a few have actually survived the initial landing phase. But looking closely, when it says region, it could mean a designated area or zone on the planet assigned to you by Fixit, so you're not the only one working on the planet. You're the 3rd in this specific region of the planet to survive planetfall, isolated within your assigned zone. But well, most just ignore this and just start constructing and exploring. After all, technically you can't leave your designated area because you start taking damage and... But well, as you progress through the game, you unlock new tiers, a Tier 0 hub upgrade 6. While constructing the hub, you gain access to the Fixit freighter. This freighter descends from space, turns around, and docks on the hub, where it waits to be launched into space upon completing each milestone. Even after completing milestone after milestone, I initially ignored the fact that I was loading the freighter with resources and sending it to space without using the space elevator. This kind of suggests the strong possibility that Fixit has a space station, possibly controlled by Ada, located within the Akija binary star system. In this space station, hundreds of pioneers might be in cryostasis, awaiting deployment to different regions of the planet. And if a pioneer fails, a replacement is sent in their place, which explains why, as a player, you only wake up just before your descent to the planet. This theory also aligns with the fact that, while exploring the planet, you frequently find crash sites surrounded by materials and hard drives, which contain new production recipes. Additionally, the discovery of a pioneer helmet and sapper in a cave suggests that after the last pioneer who landed in your region, you were sent as the next attempt to continue the mission and keep sending resources. This implies that Fixit views each pioneer as expendable, with the mission continuing indefinitely until it's fully completed because they want more. Yes, Fixit sent you here because they knew the planet was full of resources valuable to them, but Ada also instructs you to gather and analyze everything on the planet, no matter the danger. This is how you identify in the MAM elements that you don't know quite well what they currently are, but after analysis, you assign them an understanding similar to something on Earth, like sulfur, mycelia, and quartz, to name a few. But Fixit isn't just looking for known resources and materials, they're searching for something more. They want to advance their technology, and this is where SAM comes into play. After the planetary discovery of MESSAGE-2 ABB by Mary Sommersloop, an analysis of the planet's atmosphere and surface composition must have been completed. Most likely, Fixit was able to identify SAM as well as other valuable minerals that could be exploited for profit, and that could potentially advance their technology to newer heights. With such potential, Fixit certainly wouldn't waste the opportunity. However, something they couldn't have seen from Earth through a telescope is the presence of strange metallic structures hidden by greenery and blending into the environment. These structures may have been created by an alien civilization that possibly ascended to a higher dimension, becoming a unified consciousness, the same alien entity that communicates with Ada, as I discussed in my Ada video. It's possible that SAM served as a gateway to transcendence for this civilization, just as it seems to influence Ada. SAM's unique reanimation and atomic reconstruction properties could theoretically aid in transcending consciousness, but additionally, more elements would be required. To harness its energy safely for consciousness expansion, a being would need to stabilize mechanisms to contain SAM and a neural or energetic interface to link its power to their system. Also, intentional mental preparation and resonance with an environment like the planet itself might also be essential, allowing SAM to act as a bridge towards higher awareness without causing harm. Kind of like human instrumentality taken to a whole new other level. But this evolution likely took millions of years, which could explain why we only find remnants of this civilization instead of concrete evidence. Or possibly, it could be beneath us. But nonetheless, the most symbolic artifacts we find are the Mercer spheres and Sommersloops, which sometimes are discovered at these ritual-like sites, potentially left behind by the entity before its transcendence, waiting for someone to come along and harmonize with them. After all, as Ada mentions after completing the Mercer sphere analysis in the MAM, the unique signal of this planet is found within the Mercer sphere's signal, implying that Mercer spheres carry or emit multiple signals. This suggests that Mercer spheres might have layered signal patterns associated with different locations, objects, or possibly other dimensions, making them complex objects with complex transmission capabilities. But well, finally, after a lot of adventuring and factory building, you complete project assembly and finish the space elevator along with a ship that ends up opening a portal and sort of leaving you behind with your factory? But if everything we've uncovered is true, you're not entirely alone. In theory, you could even take the freighter from the hub up to the fixed space station, though most pioneers there would likely be in cryostasis, awaiting for their own mission. Plus, you would only have the non-ascended version of Ada at your disposal, and that doesn't seem very helpful. And since we know other pioneers have been sent to the planet, it's possible to imagine them finding them or even forming a new community of pioneers could be our own personal mission, for once not having to follow what Fixit demands of us, and making this planet potentially our new home.